Time for a quick We Told You So, episode 133. So one of the things I commented on recently is that the Republicans in Congress are trying to do everything they can to protect Dumpy's tariffs, despite other members of Congress trying to vote against them. And while these people pull out all the stops in order to try to keep these tariffs in place, these tariffs continue to just have widespread global consequences. A staggering 43% of US imports have stopped, which is one of the main reasons why you're seeing so many empty shelves at the grocery store and why all your prices have increased. This decrease in imports and the disruption of supply chains has not been this bad since the summer of 2020, when COVID just hit us like a truck. And as I and many people have said many times over the months, these tariffs and the escalation of these trade wars is devaluing the dollar. Deterioration of the dollar would shake the foundations of Wall Street and household finances. Borrowing costs and import prices would rise, the value of investment assets that prop up retirement savings accounts would fall. And if you think prices are bad now, they're saying prices would get astronomically worse. But while Dumpy continues to think he's invincible, we can all see the massive cracks. And I'm not just talking about his brain rot. Because as Dumpy and the people in his administration continue to repeatedly come after judges, trying to lock up judges and trying to ignore their rulings, this is doing away with a very important precedent. The tradition that DOJ lawyers are seen as dependable and experienced and reliable. The Justice Department benefits from a general presumption of good faith when a DOJ lawyer walks into a courtroom because people assume they are both honest and well-intentioned, but that is changing. There have been dozens of court cases already across the country in just these first 3 months where his administration is being rebuked and his lawyers have been found to be unreliable and pushing false, unlawful claims. To the point where it's even reached the Supreme Court because they've already rebuked him twice, where the Supreme Court stepped in the middle of the night to stop him from using the Alien Enemies Act. This was shortly after the court ordered him to return Kilmar Abrego Garcia from El Salvador, and he refused. So ironically, while Dumpy was complaining all throughout Biden's tenure that the DOJ was corrupt and they were just coming after him for political purposes, he's out here advocating for people to not get due process, getting rid of judges who don't agree with him, and hilariously his DOJ is losing credibility and is being seen as inept and corrupt. As usual, every single accusation is a confession. And this also continues to make us wonder why the Mandarin man-child is claiming that he has a massive mandate and he won by an overwhelming amount, when after his first 100 days in office, his approval rating is the lowest of any president in over 80 years. This should definitely raise some questions about all those swing states he won. Because nobody, absolutely nobody, wins every single swing state and then 3 months later has less than a 40% approval rating. Just some food for thought. This has been We Told You So.